What's up, everybody? YuGiOh101 discussion here. Here to talk about some huge changes that have come to the game. And yeah, man, I'm gonna just dive right into it because I don't really have like an intro. I didn't expect for this to happen. Um, I did a video on a rumor that was spreading around through through alterreality.com. It was a picture of a rule book that was going around, and they spoke on the TCG getting a 5 card draw ruling, meaning that, you know, unlike the way the game is set up right now, where if you are the player that goes first, then you get the first draw from your build. But what the 5 card draw ruling does is that it changes that now, since you go first, you're not the player that gets the first draw from the deck. So basically, they're giving first draw to the second turn as well as the first attack as it normally was. And yeah, and it looks like it's official now, cuz not only did I see it on this blog, but I also seen it. Hold on, let me get here. When I went to Dueling Network, I noticed that they said there was two important rule changes. Players no longer draw a card on the first draw phase of the duel, and two field spells can be active on the field at one time. So I went to Yu-Gi-Oh, and I came across, well, I went to Konami and I came across this blog, and it looks like it's official now. The TCG finally has a 5 card draw ruling. First draw phase does not get to draw a card from their build, which in a way I'm with, as well as each player gets to control one field spell card on their side of the field. Now, to me, this is kind of a good thing as far as like each player can have one field spell card on their side of the field, one field spell card on their side of the field. I'm kind of in agreement with that. But the one I'm iffy about is player one can no longer draw during the first draw phase. That right there confuses me. Now, here's the thing. I'm all for the fact that, okay, I understand that certain builds have an advantage when they go first, but at the same time, is it a good thing to give second turn that much? First, I mean, you're basically taking away any chance of first turns to defend themselves, kinda, you know. But I don't see where it's a good thing to have second turn, you know, have all of that. I'm guessing, since I don't know, maybe there are some cards coming into the game where, you know, first turn wouldn't need the first turn draw. Let me find my damn remote. Hold on. Like, I'm trying to make sense out of this, and I don't know, man. Like it's really just mind-boggling me, cause like you're giving second turn a lot. I don't know. Like, maybe there's like cards coming into the game where that won't be an issue. You know, maybe there's something coming into the game that can make sense out of this. I don't know, but that remains to be seen. But I can't understand completely why they would give second turn that much. You know, I don't know. Like, maybe there's a bunch of search support they got coming out for certain archetypes and things like that, to where they feel like they had to do this. Maybe. And there's a couple other things that come to mind that, of course, yeah, like they're trying to change the game up to try to keep it fresh and brand new. But I think this is kind of doing more than what's necessary. Like, I'm all for changing it up and try to keep it, you know, brand new and fresh, and to try to introduce new ideas to the game. But that first player, or like player one no longer draws during the first draw phase, that's, I'm curious to see how that plays out. But I'm still on the fence about that one. I don't know. Like, but it sounds like a bad idea to do this. Who knows? Like, it could be a test run. Maybe later on down the line, like, they'll change it back. I don't know. But as of right now, I don't see where this makes any sense. Like, I don't see it yet. You know, but then again, like I said already about like 3 times, maybe they have cards coming into the game that can make sense out of this change, or maybe they have archetypes and builds coming in that can make sense out of this change, or maybe they have something coming in that can make sense out of that change. I don't really get it as of right now, so that remains to be seen. Now, as far as each player can have one field spell on their side of the field, that's interesting. And not only that, but the rules now state that you can activate a new field spell card and send the other one to the graveyard. However, the old card is not considered to be destroyed. So I guess people won't be playing Gear Town as much as they used to now, considering that they can't abuse it like the way like the way that they used to. Since the when you activate a new field spell card on your side of the field, and you know, um, the old one isn't considered to be destroyed. Like the previous field spell card isn't considered to be destroyed, then you can't activate the effect of Gear Town. So looks like you actually have to destroy, Gear Town now with a monster effect or a spell card effect or a trap card effect, you know, in order to get that special summon off. So that I'm actually kind of cool with. Like, that was a cool change. I actually like that. It actually makes sense. So yeah, man, this is pretty huge for the game, man. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, do you guys like the changes that are being implemented now? Oh yeah, and the changes are being introduced in a uh, in a starter deck called Super Starter Space Time Showdown. Um, so yeah, man. Again, let me know what you guys think. I mean, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? So what do you think? So I would have had this video out a lot sooner, but my internet has been off since Saturday, which was the 12th. Yeah, and it came on earlier today, um, on the 15th. So yeah, man. So link to this is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll talk to you guys later and see you for another Yu-Gi-Oh 101 video. Peace.